Hi, Eric here with CyberZeb, and I'm going to show you how to change your cabin air filter in your Blazer EV. It's probably similar in your other GM EVs as well, like the Equinox and the others. So with that, let me show you where it's at and how to do that. So in here, the cabin air filter is in the glove box. So you'll need to clean out your glove box and open it. And on the side over here, there's a little elastic strap that hooks on a hook down here that you'll need to take off in order to open the glove box. Now my only warning here is I've tried for 45 minutes to get that reattached to show you how to do this, and it's practically impossible. I think you might need a special tool in order to reattach that. That elastic strap's purpose is to slow open the glove box. So without that strap, the glove box will just drop open quickly. So I'm just going to leave it detached until I can figure out a way to reattach that. But it's kind of like the worst design I've seen on one of these things, because this little plastic thing is really hard to get the strap around because the strap is flexible. On the plus side is that strap won't disappear on you. It'll stay right here so I can pull on it. But you can see it's just a little elastic flexible strap. And it stops when you let go of it, so it's like right there. You can kind of see it with my finger in the background. With that, all you need to do is pull on this. There's a little peg here. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus properly. That needs to come out. So you flex it like that, and you do the same thing on the other side. And then the whole glove box will drop down. If you've left that strap, you can only open it about that far. But with the strap off, you can come down in here and see where the filter box is. This is very similar to the one on the Kia. It's interesting that there's a handwritten label here. But you can see that there's a little squeeze tab here. All I do is squeeze there and pull, and that cover comes off. Always note the airflow when you take out the filter, but it's almost always down in this style of car. So once that's done, I can just pull this filter out. Sometimes you need a tool or something to do that. I just pushed in right there and it bends, and then I can pull it a little bit. That one's not overly dirty, it's not great, but we'll go ahead and do it. Like on the Kia, it's an activated carbon filter, meaning that the activated carbon bits help deodorize, and then the actual paper material filters the dust out. So here's my new TYC filter, and it comes in a bag with directions. I'm going to see if they have a tip on that string. They mentioned removing screws, so maybe that's the only way to do that without taking that off, is to take this whole insert out. But that's a pain in the butt. So we'll try that later and see if I can fix that string. Here's a better view of it. Now that I have the filter out of the bag, I observe the airflow direction, make sure it's pointed down the same way as before. Wide edge goes in first, and just slide it up in there. These are sometimes a little tricky to get started. I squeezed it together just a little bit to get it going through there. Get that back in there. Find the cover for it. Now, if you observe the cover was like that, it's hard to tell on this one which way sticks out, but you can usually tell by that clip because it has to go in like that. And then make sure you put slip the tab in first, and then so that tab went in there, and then just come over here and push it in until it clicks. We're good to go. Now, all you have to do is just lift up on the glove box. It'll squeeze itself automatically and go closed. Like I said, that string is not reattached, but if you want to do this properly, then just take all the screws out, and then this whole glove box component should come down, but it looks like it's under this too. So you might have to like take panels off and stuff to get that reattached. Otherwise, maybe if you have really nimble fingers or something, you can get it. I was hoping to be able to show you a trick for it, but I couldn't figure one out yet, so you're on your own there. Stick everything back in the glove box and we're good to go. I never actually use my glove box, so I'm not too worried about that, other than for like the front license plate that's legally required to be on the front of my car that I've ignored so far, and obviously like insurance and registration and stuff. So hope you enjoyed the video, and with that, thanks for watching. And I also have one for the EV6, which was a lot simpler than this just because of that string. If that string wasn't there, then this would be really easy. So I was going to say this would be a lot easier than the Tesla Model 3, but that string.